Yo, what is going on, beautiful people? We back in the building. We're in the gym parking lot as usual, trying to build a better body. Today, I want to talk to you guys about fathers still leaving the home in 2023. Fathers still leaving the mom high and dry, leaving the kid high and dry, broke and alone. It's messed up. I seen a lot of posts on Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat of single mothers, kind of throwing shade towards the baby daddy, saying that they should take credit, for being a father and a mother. And I think, you know what? If you're alone and the father skips town and doesn't support you, rightfully so. You have every single right to feel that way and to take that credit. But what causes these fathers to leave? I think they just don't want to take the L. And having a child is not taking an L. When I say taking an L, they don't want to change. They don't want to, accept what comes with fatherhood. They want to run the streets. They still want to be talking to shorties. They want to be in the clubs. They want to stay out real late. You can't be doing this as a father. Your whole life changes. For me personally, this was one of the biggest challenges in my entire life because A, I wasn't prepared. B, the mental anguish for me feeling like a failure, for me not being prepared, was just crippling, man. Like, it really took a toll on me because I had to forgive myself for bringing a child into this world without a house, without 10, 20 bands in my pocket, without having my investment portfolio going crazy. There were all of these goals and all these things I wanted to have established before having a child. And now I had to overcome that. I had to work 6 days a week. I had to find side hustles like YouTube, had to find a better job that allows me to work from home. I had, so that way I could save money on gas. I saved the appreciation on my vehicle because there's less miles. I just find every single way I possibly can to hack the system, to get over. And that's pretty much what you have to do because you have no choice. You have no choice, right? Real hustlers will make it work either way. Baby, no baby, if you're a real hustler, whether you're with the mom, you're not with the mom, you will make a way to support your child, to be there for your child. I think they just don't want to take the L. And me personally, dog, I can't leave my son. If it was a daughter, I can't leave my daughter. I can't let my child be out in this world, growing up, learning things, possibly bad things, without me being able to correct them, guide them, nurture them. I love being a dad. I always wanted to be a dad, but it came with a lot of shell shock, right? And if you're not built like that, you might go and run and skip town. If you don't care about your future, your family's future, you'll just take off on the mom and on the kid, right? At the very least, if you are not, on civil terms with the mother, you need to work on that and make sure that is at least the baseline. That way you have a tolerable relationship with the mother. That way you can still support your child and be there for her if she needs help, because she's going to need help. Kids require constant time, constant attention, constant energy, right? So if you run away, she's probably going to get after you for child support because the government want theirs, right? So she's all burnt out. Money's running low because she's paying for daycare, paying for formula, paying for diapers. Of course, she's going to put you on child support. She's getting up multiple times in the middle of the night. She's stretched 5, 6, 7 different ways. And then she slapped you with child support and then you act shocked, And some people, they won't even work if they get put on child support. They're like, oh, I'm on child support? Bet. I'm just not working. You enjoy that, $40, $50, $100 a month that you only get half the time, and they'll do it just out of spite because the baby mom put them on child support. So, I feel like they just don't want to take the L. They don't want to take on the responsibility, and they're just not cut like that. Like, you got to understand that, you had a part in it too. And you did something that caused this. You laid down with her. You either didn't put a rubber on. You believed that she took her birth control. You believed that she was going to take the after pill. You believe she's going to do this. You believe she's going to do that. Either way, bro, you trusted her or you trusted yourself to go ahead and put that play in motion. So now you got to play the rest of the game out. You can't take your shoulder pads off, your helmet off, just because you down a couple points. And that's why I think fathers are still leaving mothers and their children high and dry. They don't want to play out the rest of the game. Like, yeah, bro, you down 2, 3 touchdowns, but you got to play that out. You know what I'm saying? You got to Tom Brady that ish. I don't know what to tell you, right? And guys, I know that it's tough, and I know that, a lot of men have mothers that are the mothers of their children. They got baby mamas that are hard to deal with. bro, make that work. Find some type of civil common ground. Get her parents involved. I know a lot of times it's messy. When it comes to you trying to just be civil. Because my girl's not aggressive, she's not combative, so I don't have to deal with that stuff. But like, even if she's nasty, as far as her personality goes, or she has an attitude, bro, just be like, look, we're doing this for the benefit of our children, for the benefit of our family. You're stuck with me regardless of whether you like it or not, and vice versa. We might as well make this work and make this a productive relationship as far as parenting goes, and make sure that this is a well-oiled machine. That way you can go to work, I can go to work. We could both have thriving careers. If you have professional pursuits you would like to go chase, you can do that. You want to go on vacation? Okay, cool. I'll take the kids. Make sure you have a clear understanding of what she wants, what you want, and try to meet halfway, man. Sacrifice sometimes for the sake of peace. It happens. Sometimes it is a necessary evil. And I'm going to be honest with you, compromise is non-negotiable when it comes to this. You can't dominate your way through having a healthy relationship with the baby mom or with the mother of your children and with the child. That's not something that you could bully your way through, But yeah, man, let me know what y'all thoughts are as far as people leaving their children behind. I know it's pretty sad. It's unfortunate, but it is the reality of the situation. It happens all the time. And you know what? I hear a lot of the mothers say that, when I first met him, I didn't think he was like this. I have a poor judge of character. It's not that it's not that I'm a bad mom or anything. I just didn't know that he would do something like this. And you know what? That's true. A lot of times you don't know what a person truly is like or the true definition of their character until they're put in a situation that they can't back out of, until they're put in a situation that changes their life permanently to where they don't have control, or it may appear like they don't have control, or they may feel like they don't have control. Life is tough. It's all about decisions. If you only got one kid and you skipping out on your child and on a baby mom, you soft, in my opinion, because that's crazy. It's only one kid, and if you're like me, bro, I was like, all right, I got one kid, bet. I wanted to have one kid by 30 anyway, so I was pretty happy, pretty satisfied. I love my son. We have a great relationship. Just dropped him off, and I forgave myself for me not being prepared when I put him into this world. And so what I make sure that my job is that, I catch up, I run it up. I get everything that I should have gotten and more. And I make sure that when I have my second child, that I am prepared and ready from start to finish. And to be honest with you, once you have the first kid, the second kid is not going to be that bad. I understand why other parents tell me that, because, you first get the kid, you're afraid of dropping them. You're afraid of, them choking while they're eating. You're afraid of them suffocating. All these fears, because you don't realize like how durable babies are, low key. But you get good at it, man. And it's a blessing. Fatherhood is one of the few things in life where the longer you do it, the bigger the reward you get, because in the beginning, it's like sacrifice. You're getting up in the morning, you got to throw up on your shirts, poopy diapers, everything. And then all of a sudden, the kid starts to say your name, starts learning things, starts copying you. Mannerisms start to become a lot similar like yours. And you start to see like all the cool stuff that comes with being a parent. Guys, it's not easy. And that's the biggest thing that I want to take away from this. Parenting is not easy. And unfortunately, mothers, they just have this natural bond with the child. They have this natural nurturing instinct that men just don't have. It probably took me like 4 days to really get warmed up to my son to the point to where we had like a legit bond and relationship. Even though the first day, because first day when a baby pop out in the hospital, you got like a crew of people just, grabbing at your baby, they wiping, they sucking snot out his nose, out his butt, they get taking all the fluids off of him, they testing it, he's connected to like wires and stuff and oxygen. And it's crazy, right? Because they need to make sure that he's stable, his vitals are good, and it could be very scary. So I was talking to my son, just telling him, it's okay, buddy, they're just checking on you. And that gave me a moment to bond with him and to communicate with him, and to let him know that I'm there for him. And, besides that moment, it took some time for us to develop a relationship, a close relationship, for us to really get to know each other. And it's been great ever since. EJ Daddy loves you. And guys, for any mothers out there that are, by themselves, please stay strong. For any fathers that are frustrated with the mother of your children, bro, it happens. I understand. I get it. It's not easy, but think about the benefit of you being in your child's life. It's irreplaceable. You want to be there for your kid, because what's going to be foul is if you 10 years down the line, she finds a different man, and she that man is raising your child. That man is teaching your child how to ride a bike. The stepdad's teaching your kid like how to throw a baseball, how to fish, how to skip a rock, how to throw a punch. If you're not there, somebody else will raise your child. Facts, 100%. So if you don't want to be that guy that is fighting another man that your baby mom is with because he's doing all the things that you want to, or your kid's calling him dad. If you don't want to have to go through those terrible experiences, then you should probably make sure that you support the mom, that you're at least on common ground. That way that doesn't happen.